We're back on the Suburban today, and the big plan is to remove the body and push the frame aside and get it ready for some of Bird's bigger plans.
We got some big plans here. We're going to have some fun with this one. I think that you guys will enjoy to come along for the ride. So,
if you don't know the Bird, when he says he has big plans, look out, because something crazy is about to happen. So hang on. It's a warm day, but we're going to have fun. And as we progress, you'll see this body lifted off, the frame pushed out, and then what?
Well, we're going to move the frame over here. Then comes the secrets.
The secrets. Stay tuned.
We're just getting ready to remove this thing, so we got to get everything off that is connected to this frame and engine. Okay, so I put the shield on, and I no more hit that with the grinder 1 second, and I got slammed in the face with it right there.
No, you didn't get slammed in the face with it because you had the shield on.
But you notice I didn't tell you about it.
No, because you didn't want to tell me I was right.
No, I don't want to tell you were right.
Man, Bird.
Safety first.
And you were thinking about going without it?
Well, I was. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So Brent, the moral of that story is use the shield. Yep. We don't need that on there right now. But then we're going to separate there. We've got some brake lines to get off. We've got the negative throttle control module get out of the way. I've got to get underneath the U-back. See here? Underneath here, we're going to separate the harnesses here. And then we're going to remove the AC lines off that side. And you know what? We'll lift it up and do a reval. I think we're close.
Some things it's just better not to ask questions about.
Just hide and watch.
Hide and watch. Well, we've got Austin in the shop today,
Yeah,
so
got help today.
things are going to be good.
How we doing?
Any words of wisdom today?
Words of wisdom. You know you've come to the wrong place. That well is empty. Completely dry.
All right.
No wisdom here.
Painting the roses.
Hey, Brent.
How are you doing today?
Fantastic. Let's see. This is the paint rack, I guess. I like your caliper holders.
They're perfect. Like
I don't know.
There's some expensive caliper holders.
But then I can move them around. And do what I want with them. I raise them up, lower them down. It's great. Okay.
So we had a pretty good surprise when we lifted the front off this Suburban to find out that tucked inside was no 6.0. This thing was an 8.1 liter, and it's a big block. And as soon as Bird heard about big block, now he's excited.
Keep big plan.
Chevy doesn't make these anymore. What year did they quit making these big blocks?
I think 07 was the last year they offered this.
So this is the real deal.
The last of the big blocks right here.
I think this one
There
probably
no more.
runs, what, 340 horsepower?
I have to look it up, but it's something like that. But
So,
it's enough that we get to
factory.
have some fun with it.
Yeah. That thing is tucked in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think we're ready to let it down.
Hey, Frog,
Huh?
what do you think was the last thing on that cow's mind?
I don't know, but I think I know what was on the Suburban's mind.
Well, the last thing on the cow's mind was a bow tie.
I thought you were going to say, I hate cows more than coppers.
Well, that's what the Suburban thought.
That's what I'm saying. All right, let's set it up.
This is going to be quite a project.
It's working.
Way underneath on that one, but okay.
What do you think, Bird?
Hey, there we go. Looks like we have a frame. That'll be the next part of the project. Right now, we're going to go ahead and get this separated, moved out of the way. Remember that other frame we moved all the axles off of?
Yeah.
This was the plan. I hope it works. We're going to see if this body will set on that other frame, so therefore we can move the body out, and then we'll bring this frame over here to start the next part of the project. So,
All right.
okay?
So for a temporary measure, we'll set this body on the other frame.
There we go.
That is one chassis missing its body. And I do like the 8.1 liter bird. I want one in my truck. What's it gonna take to do that?
We'll talk later, but
Big block.
Big block, it could happen. It could happen.
I gotta have a big block. After that Apache 454.
Okay, you gotta have one now, huh?
I gotta have one. Anything less it's just unmanly. Here we go. Well, here you guys go. I'm standing and holding the camera.
Yeah, you're doing the important work, right?
Yeah. Someone's got to do the important work. You know, there are advantages to holding the camera. This is one of those times.
We're gonna clean it all off a little bit. Then we're gonna move it over here so we can pull the engine trans out of it.
Fantastic.
But then we're gonna go gather up that other frame and we're gonna bring it in here so we can move the body out.
We're gonna have a word from our sponsor now.
The Goat Bros, this is amazing. These videos that you guys put out, I can't get enough of them.
They're changing your life?
They're changing my life, absolutely.
Checking your channel every 20 minutes, just seeing if there's a new video.
Joking.
I'm actually not.
I don't know if that's
That's the sad
necessarily a
part.
good thing. Maybe we ought to rethink this.
It's
Thanks,
like,
guys.
I'm looking
I'm gonna
back
go home
at
and rethink my life.
That's great. Here we are, the farm on Route 66. I don't think Alan imagined this happening when we took his Suburban off of his property, but here it is. Body sitting up on the rack, and the bird's out washing the frame right now and getting ready for the next step. It's pretty interesting. Underside of the Suburban. Well, actually the truth is, it's not very interesting. It's kind of nothing happening down here. Good job. Why are you guys huffing and puffing? It wasn't that hard.
You didn't have to work very
I
hard.
filmed
did
the
you?
whole thing. I can tell you, it wasn't that hard.
Was.
No, it was easy. I don't know what these guys are making the big deal about.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, the young guy's not huffing and puffing.
No, Brent doesn't care. Other than he peeled out in the mud and said he almost fell down. But we're gonna tie onto this frame and pull it over to the shop. All it is a rolling fixture to hold the body until we're ready to put it back on. So it doesn't really matter as long as it can hold it safely. That looks good. That's right on back here.
Okay. What is, we'll put blocks everywhere else.
So we've got the Suburban set down on this frame here. This is just a temporary arrangement so that we can move the Suburban out of the shop and get back over here on its real frame and engine.
That's okay. Good job. I think that's been looking pretty good.
Okay, the Suburban body can now wait here on this temporary frame until the bird gets the other frame and engine ready to go.
You think this front end, this style of front end would look good on there?
But it's a Ford. Why are you looking at a Ford front end, bird?
Just remember the best of both worlds, okay? Take the best there is. Well, I like it because it's got radius arms and coils in the front end, so it makes it ride nice. And then it's got a high pinion Dana 60. You can't break this thing. This is what we need to do. With that 8100, if there's anything that it deserves, is this. So let's go get it and we'll look at it. There you go, right?
Them's is the bird words.
Bird words.
The word is bird.
But here, I want to do something else. Let's go for a walk.
I don't know if I like the sound of that.
Birds know which ones to eat. I guarantee that thing is tasty.
No, what that really shows you is that birds are a nuisance.
Oh, wow. Birds? You know what?
Out causing trouble.
I got plenty to share with the birds.
I got plenty to say to the birds too.
Mm-hmm.
More of the good stuff.
Yeah, oh well. See if it'll...
Okay. Back up. We got it off the frame and moved the body out to the back 40.
There you go.
And the frame is sitting here. Now Bird's gonna walk us through what it is that he has in his mind that has put this ridiculous smile on the bird face.
Oh, I like this.
I can't say that I'm all in, but Bird, he
What?
just thinks it's fantastic. So tell us about it.
Well, let me show you what we got.
Oh, show
Okay, this Suburban is only two-wheel drive, right? So how can you have such a nice chassis like that without having four-wheel drive?
Well,
See?
okay.
Okay, one problem. Number two, if we have this big block, it's already got the biggest there is for this. Why not give it the biggest front end you can give it? So this is why I was telling you, this is a front end off an F350, and it has a Dana 60 straight axle, high pinion. So we've got this front section, and I think it would be really fun to graft it onto that one. I mean, look, the end of the frame's bent anyway, right? We might as well straighten it out. So we'll go ahead and graft these two together. I know that this will be a project, and there's going to have to be a little bit of engineering in there.
A little bit of engineering.
Just a little. Lots of imagineering.
Okay.
But I tell you, I think that we'll have a fun vehicle we get done. Now, I hope Ellen doesn't mind this. It will set a little higher now. But, you know, it'll be a great off-road vehicle.
All right.
A little more usable. How's that?
So you're going to graft the front end of an F350 four-wheel drive with the Dana 60 high pinion
Yep.
onto the Chevy Suburban frame.
Well, just don't tell the Chevy that. It'll be okay.
Well, that's all right. If you look at the frame, it's already got the seam right here. The
Yep.
front and the
That's
back
what
of
we're
that
gonna do. We're
frame
just
are
gonna-
already two separate pieces.
That's right. We're going to go ahead and just section that, take that part off, and we're going to put this part on. There will be help with a little bit of adapter kits, of course, but it'll work.
Okay.
We'll make it go. We've had another good day, brother. We've got a few things accomplished anyway.
Yeah, we have. But you know, we have that family camp out coming up in a couple of weeks, and my wife's been
Yeah.
asking me about accommodations. What are you thinking?
Well, I don't know if you want to know what I'm thinking, but let's see.
Maybe we should show people
Let's
what
show
we're
people
thinking.
what we got in
What do you
mind.
guys think? Is this a good idea, or is this a bad idea? Have we lost our minds?
First of all, trailer brakes.
Trailer brakes, lights.
That means that we have to put controls in the goat. We've got to get that done, put controls in there.
Yeah.
We've got lights to get hooked up there because it doesn't have any lights on it. And something almost more important than all that is we can't see this thing.
Need some mirrors.
We're gonna have to come up with some mirrors.
So look, we know it's a bad idea, but we're thinking maybe we should do it anyway.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you think this is a horrible idea or if you think we ought to take the goat camping with our 58 Airstream.
Yeah, our father's 58 Airstream. Sounds kind of scary, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm scared already. Just looking at it terrifies me.
You got to know.
If I saw that on the road, I'd get far away from it. That's ridiculous.
It does look scary. Yeah.
What is your name?
Pino Carrasco.
Carrasco, okay.
Carrasco, yeah.
We're very pleased to meet you, and this is your truck. Tell us about it.
1956 Chevy, 3100 half ton. I did all the work to this myself.
That's
Painted
great.
it, overhauled the engine, original block, original tranny, original rear end, everything in it.
Well, it is beautiful.
3-speed?
3-speed on the column. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at
I
this.
did the wood bed. I found that on Facebook for 50 bucks.
Oh, that
They
is
sell
perfect.
the wood on the like LMC truck for like 300 bucks.
And look at the interior. Wow. And I love the two-tone on the dash.
This was an original gray one?
This is
Factory?
This is the original factory.
Look at that.
Stuff, yeah.
Headliner.
Comes under the cowl.
You did a beautiful job. You
Yeah,
actually,
I love
you
that.
actually painted it yourself too?
I shot it myself.
Man,
Yeah. I
good
shot it
job.
myself. Yeah. That's
Good
the only
job.
thing I didn't do was the seat. I did this because it's not a show truck. I just if I
Oh, but
wanted
it
to
is
load,
your truck.
if I wanted to load something in it, I didn't want it chipping the paint. So I
Oh,
did
do
this.
it your
Looks
way.
like a show truck to me.
That is a show truck, absolutely.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is-
Yeah.
That's how we were raised also.
It's been here. Yeah, everything works on it. Speedometer. I just fixed the speedometer on it, put a new head on it.
Hey, thank you.
Runs good.
Thank
I
you.
love even the vintage lights. Look at that.
Well, you went all the way. I love it. And you're saying you did all the work. That's
Well, that
so
makes
much
it all
more
better.
meaningful, man.
Yeah, I
That's
did all the work.
That's what makes it better.
It took me 3 years to do it. I bought it in 1979. Something came up, I had to sell it.
Oh no, you
I
lost
sold-
it.
I sold it for $3,000 in 1995.
okay.
Yeah. And then I seen it over here behind Joe B's. Same guy that I sold it to in 95. I bought it in 2018 back. Actually, he wouldn't sell it to me. And I knew he'd like to hunt. So I had a CJ7.
He says, wait a minute.
So I went and tempted
I've got
him.
something to trade you. What do you think about this? Huh?
Exactly. And
He took it.
He took it. And
Good trade.
I love those stories.
I had only paid $3,500 for that CJ7.
So you won all the
You
way.
got it right back. You got her back. That's
I got
wonderful.
The same truck back. Still got the kickstart.
Oh, you left everything normal. Look at that.
Yeah.
You did.
Look at that. That is
just too
great.
cool. That is just too cool.
You did a beautiful job.
Yeah, I took this down to the metal with a grinder, with a wire wheel. I took it all the way down the metal.
That is perfect.
Thank you.
Original hubcaps, original wheels. Smooth. I cruise over here 55 miles an hour easy.
Thank you very much for showing
right.
us your truck.
Yes,
Thank you guys.
Thank
We
you so much.
appreciate it.